What is good, mga champion, and welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I would just like to share with you guys one of the best swing trade I had last month, and I will walk you through the processes na ginawa ko para makuha tong trade na to, right? And also, I would just like to thank all of my subscribers, followers, and also our global TFP VIP champion students, right? So again, without further ado, let's get straight to the charts. Alright. Okay. So, paano ko nga ba nakuha tong long trade na to from dollar yen, right? So, last month, I had this long trade and also from the previous months. Of course, first things first, kailangan tignan muna natin. We have to look first our higher time frame. And from this higher time frame, of course, market structure-wise, I have marked my key levels, support, resistances, and at the same time, I have used trend lines para lang ma-project where possibly pumunta yung market. And of course, alam naman natin, simply, we can use our TFP warrior system para makapag-execute tayo ng trade since we have rules for confluences. Right? So, anong ginawa ko dito? Again, on a higher time frame, kita naman natin that the market went from a series of bearish move and then consolidated in some few months. And of course, from that, I have used trend lines. So marking this trend line, a trend line resistance, that is a key level wherein the market, if the market tumagos dito, which means market will now transition to a more bullish movement. Alright? So again, from this point, I have marked as well my support trend lines as a projection. Okay? So makita nyo, last few months, I have took a long trade as well, but limited to this level. Bakit? We have key levels here as a resistance. So definitely, I would only set my target from that resistance coming from this HPT zone. So alam na nga natin that in order for us to have a bullish opportunity, kailangan at least meron tayong confluence from the TFP warrior system rules. So again, we have three best confluences na pwede nating sundan in order for us to decide to take long or not, right? So yun yung trend line support. If the market is aligned, kailangan nasa ibabaw ka ng trend line support. You are at the horizontal support. At the same time, you have broken this trend line resistance. Okay? From that point of view, nakuha ko yung trade na yun last few months as a mini swing trade. Alright? Okay? So after that, okay, since yung reaction niya is hanggang dito lang, since that was my target at that point. So again, the market broke through this resistance, which means, okay, the market's now heading towards a new momentum shifting, which means the market will now go through a process of trend continuation papunta sa taas, which is a bullish movement, right? So again, I have not taken trade on this long trade, but as I've seen, the market, sabi nga natin, reacted from this key level, which means this is a significant level at this point. So sabi ko, in order for me to take a long trade, so expected ko naman na mag-react dito yung market, but definitely I have not taken a trade dahil for me at that time on a higher time frame, mas maganda yung trade on a higher probability trade zone or trade opportunity if I will take long, since bakit? I have broken this structure of resistance. Ibig sabihin niyan, this can be a future support later on a swing perspective. So, ibig sabihin niyan, as well, I can use that as a confluence na dapat makabalik yung price at this new support level na pinasok ng market last few months. And of course, all I have to do is wait, since nabasag na rin naman tong trend line resistance, which means I now have to confluence para masabi na this level, okay, since may projection din ako ng trend line yan, so magmamatch yung tatlo as confluences that I am now should be, okay? Kailangan makabalik yung price dito because from that, I will look for a bullish opportunity dahil ako ay nasa ibabaw ng horizontal support, sa ibabaw ng trend line support, and I have broken this trend line resistance from the past few months on a higher time frame. So, ibig sabihin na my projection is our HPT zone would be at this level. Okay, so the market was here Of course, I have to wait several weeks to take that opportunity on a swing perspective. Okay, that doesn't mean I don't have any trade pagdating sa mga short term like scalp or day trade. Of course, meron tayo mga trades doon. But nevertheless, for the swing perspective, I was waiting for the market na mag-react dito. Okay? So that time, okay, we move on. Again, that time na nag-react na yung market sa aking high probability trade zone, ibig sabihin, this is the time for me to look for a trade opportunity as a long. Hindi ibig sabihin I will right away blindly take and execute a trade as a buy. Of course, I have to satisfy my rules dun sa system natin for beginners. Okay, so I'm using TFP Warrior at this point para may share sa inyo yung trade na to para na rin dun sa mga baghan. Right, guys? So, again, nung nag-react, muna tayo sa lower time frame on this right side. So, nung nag-react yung market, okay, so I have created this trend line resistance. So, which means I have to break this level para masabi ko the market really wants to go up. Okay, but that is one of the criteria as confluence. So, ano nangyari? The market reacted, okay, and then created a consolidation phase. Ibig sabihin yan, this market created a strong support level sa mata ng mga retails. So, which means, I can use this as level of support, okay, but, tandaan nyo, I don't have any confluence yet pagdating sa rules. So, at least, dalawa daw. Ano yun? Kailangan mabasag ko muna yung alin. Kailangan mabasag ko muna tong trend line resistance. At the same time, makabalik yung price papunta sa HPT zone ko on this horizontal level. Since wala rin naman tayo ditong horizontal support, so at least, sabi sa rules, diba? At least dalawa, nagkaroon tayo ng confluence. So, the price must be above and magpakita siya ng buying pressure candles para masabi ko na I will take this opportunity as a buy. That the market really wants to go up. Okay, otherwise, I would have not done any execution pagdating sa trade. So, again, let's walk through the process and explain ko step by step bakit ako nag-decide dun sa entry na yun and what made me decide para mag-execute. Right? So, at this point, makita nyo the market went down. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, if blindly nag-take lang ako ng support trade dahil nasa support siya, I would have lost the trade. Bakit? The market went down. Tandaan nyo, meron akong balakid pa, which is itong trend line resistance. So, which means, meron pang momentum niya mga sellers on a downward channel. So, ibig sabihin yan, it is not wise, kaya nga sabi ko sa rules ng TFP Warrior, kailangan at least dalawang confluence. You have to make sure mabasag mo muna to and you are maintaining above this horizontal level. So, ibig sabihin yan, that point, market is really on a bullish momentum. Otherwise, don't take any trade and just observe. Alright? So, again, ano nangyari? Alright. The market, nabasag na niya at this point yung yung trend line resistance. Okay? So, ano na lang criteria tayo? Kailangan magpakita ang candle ng before any trade execution, kailangan magpakita ang market ng bullish buying pressure candles as a pattern. So again, if hindi nyo pa alam yung buying pressure candle concept, you might want to check yung ating previous videos pagdating dyan from Learn from Scratch and other videos na pwede nyo kunin as resource or resources para sa decision making nyo. Alright? So ano nangyari? Okay, market nasa loob na ng HPT zone. So naghahanap ako dito at this point ng trend line ng bullish buying pressure candles for me to execute a trade. Okay, at this point wala akong nakikita. Okay, kasi hindi pa nakakabalik yung price sa support level. Tandaan nyo, yung price is nasaan? Nakalutang pa siya. We are still above. Ang gusto ko mag-react siya sa support level na yun. So nag-react siya, however, wala naman akong makitang bullish buying pressure candle. So at this point, no trade yet. Okay? And then, what happens? Okay, going up, nag-react na. However, there's no sign for me to execute the trade. Sabi ko nga, dahil wala pang buying pressure candle na hinahanap ko. Okay? Alright, let's wait. Okay, nag-react ulit. As of now, wala pa. Okay? What happens? Alright. At this point, I'll just zoom in. At this point, ang market nagpakita na ng bullish buying pressure candle, which means momentum of buyers is really kicking in. At the same time, nagigain na sila ng momentum and volume pataas. So, after this engulfing candle, which is a sign of buying pressure candles, I have taken a trade right after mag-close tong right after itong engulfing, which means the following candle I have took a trade, and of course, saan ko ilalagay yung aking stop loss. Okay? Pinaka-crucial dyan yung paglalagay ng stop loss dahil, tandaan nyo, we are at the support level. I might place my stop loss below sa structure na to. Okay? But since meron tayong malapit na trend line coming from this higher time frame, I think mas significant na ilagay natin yung stop loss, okay, dito, below nito, to be safe dahil on an institutional perspective, of course, maraming pwedeng mangyari, right? So, dyan yung mga stop hands, etc. So, it is wise na ilagay yung stop loss just below this trend line support, right? And of course, saan naman tayo maglalagay ng ating take profit? Of course, take profit, coming back from a higher time frame, I will just take or place my take profit from the higher range or peak ng market. I could have extended this to peak, but as much as possible, my goal is at least 1:3. But I think this trade, if I'm not mistaken, provides me 1:5 to 1:6 risk to reward ratio. So again, it's just a simple trade, but let's continue to ang ginawa ng market. So again, nag-execute ako ng trade. Kung makita nyo, my trade was triggered. Okay, of course, empty for the trigger yan. But ito sa trading view, I'll just show you visually anong nangyari and saan ako nag-enter. So again, following this engulfing candle, dahil nga, bakit? Nasatisfy ko yung rules ng system, which is dalawang confluence. I am now above support level and I have broken this trend line resistance, which means I now have two confluences para masabi ko that the market really wants to go up. Considering nagpakita siya ng buying pressure candle sa support level, right? So again, you must know your patterns, you must know your rules prior execution. Okay? So again, ano nangyari afterwards? I have a strict reasonable stop loss. I know where my stop loss take profit is. So all I have to do is let the market run and do its thing. Okay? So nangyari, again, it's a running trade. Okay? Just see how the market played out dun sa ating execution. So at this point, okay, the market now went up. Okay. Yeah. So like we can speed up the speed para hindi kayo mainit. Okay. Alright, so it's slightly consolidated. Went, see, makita nyo it even went dun sa ating break even, okay, or dun sa ating previous entry. So tandaan nyo, we must respect our rules, we must trust our system and decision. Okay, if we have satisfied the rules, then again, let it run. That's why we have stop loss. Okay, as long as hindi na hit pa yung stop loss, do not exit the trade. And this is a way for you to have an improved, at the same time, mag-improve, ma-practice din yung inyong discipline, patience, pagdating sa execution. So yung iba kasi nagpapanic whenever the market go back to its entry level, which means nasa break-even level, or even worse, negative pagdating sa profit dahil it is beyond your entry. On the opposite, but nevertheless, hanggat wala pa or hindi pa na-hit yung stop loss, let the market run. Okay? It's how you improve your decision making, at the same time your discipline and patience. Okay? So ano nangyari afterwards? Let's check. Okay, the market went up. Alright. Swing trade kasi, bakit? It took days, weeks, okay? Para matapos ng trade na to. But then again, in between, of course, I have taken some profit, and then the balance of lot sizes, just let it run. Right, guys? So, importante is, you are on a gain. Okay? Right? So, which means, at this point, we have satisfied yung rules ng market, and the market is really going well dun sa ating execution and kung saan natin gusto mapunta yung market. Okay? Which is, of course, going up. Okay? But take note, guys, in reality, I'm accommodating and taking into consideration yung spread. So, of course, I should be aware of that. Lalo na iba-iba yung brokers natin. Right? Okay. So this is a 1:6 bullish trade, swing trade. Took so long, but again, a win is a win, whatever happens. Alright. So again, the market pumunta sa dapat niya puntahan based sa ating technical analysis, and of course, take into consideration as well fundamentals pagdating sa pag-analyze. So it's a combination of not just technicals but as well fundamentals. So malaking part yung technicals because we have rules, we have system. So ang importante dito is the reason I'm sharing this trade is para sa inyo guys, magkaroon kayo ng idea yung thought process, how I execute the trade, anong ginawa ko, ano bang in-analyze ko, ano may mga tinignan ko factors prior execution. So yun yung important. The reason I'm sharing the trade, it's not just to flaunt, to flex whatever I'm gaining, but ang importante is I'm sharing knowledge for you to learn, okay, for you to start and for you to improve. Okay, I may not be perfect when it comes to being a trader, but nevertheless, if I know that I am having a good impact dun sa lahat, lalo sa mga beginners and nagsisimula pa lang, then I think I'm doing good, well enough. Okay, so again, this is just a simple swing trade, but I hope nagkaroon kayo ng idea ano yung thought process ko whenever I take a trade. Tandaan nyo, it's all about multi-time frame analysis. So I always look sa chart on a higher time frame, analyze anong pwedeng opportunity. Tandaan nyo, it's not just about trend or trend concept. Madaling sabihin yun, but again, everything can happen or anything can happen sa market. So again, I hope you have learned something and I hope I have provided value again sa episode na to. So yeah, so thank you very much and God bless. Bye-bye. So I just want to inform and announce that our TFE VIP Champion Student private Discord community is already up. And yeah, here we have several channels wherein we share our technical trading ideas among each other. And of course, we also have our weekly trade ideas para sa ating mga weekly forecast para sa mga currency pairs and some announcement section. And of course, since tayo ay global, of course, we have other students as well na galing sa mga ibang bansa overseas. So here we introduce ourselves and introduce kung saan tayo galing, sa bansa tayo ngayon, OFW man o hindi. But nevertheless, this is a healthy community para mag-share ng mga trading ideas para sa inyo guys. And hopefully, I will be putting up a server publicly para sa mga baguhan naman and those mga followers and subscribers natin. Alright? So yeah, this is just a minor announcement and hopefully guys, you can join us and make this community grow lalo na sa ating mga estudyante nag-aaral. Alright guys, so mga baguhan pa lang. But nevertheless, everyone here wants to learn, wants to make profit from the market, but as much as possible, we're all equal in the eyes of the market. Alright guys, so that would be it. So yun lang and thank you very much. Alright.